So what happens in my business if I'm incapacitated or otherwise unavailable and unable to run it? So especially now with everything going on, let's say, for example, somebody gets COVID and maybe they don't die, but they're stuck in a hospital or they're put on a ventilator. They're not able to communicate, and typically when you put on a ventilator, you're often induced into a coma, so you can't communicate at all. You're not there. And you could be in that state for months or weeks. And if you're the CEO or an owner, 70% owner of a business, anyone involved in a business, who's going to make decisions for you? If you don't have a power of attorney or something else in place that says who makes those decisions for you, then it causes a lot of confusion, and businesses are stuck on hold when they need, for example, shareholder approval. If they need to, that business is about to be sold and they need approval, a written approval, to be able to sell to the company that's coming in to buy them, and that 70% shareholder or 50% shareholder or CEO or whoever it is on a ventilator or incapacitated, cannot communicate, cannot consent, cannot sign anything, then the business is stuck. And they typically would have to go into court, petition the court potentially for something like a conservatorship. It really depends on the circumstances. But you're talking about a lot of time and money involved in going into court to try to get consent, even if you can. Maybe you can't even get it if you go to court. Or if there's a power of attorney, is it given to the spouse, which are pretty common with a married couple, is there are powers of attorney that are created in estate plans that give the spouse control over making decisions, including what happens with the business. So depending on what your estate plan says and any powers of attorney, if those aren't in place, it causes basically a stall in the business if decisions need to be made. So you need a plan in place that says, okay, whether you give someone a power of attorney to make decisions, or whether it's someone in the business, outside of the business, a third party that you trust, that can at least make those interim decisions while you're not able to do them. You bring in other management, whatever it is, you have some kind of a plan in place so that the business isn't just stuck and not able to operate.